Hey guys, Courtney here with KnowledgeWell and KnowledgeWell Media and CCOP on Facebook. KnowledgeWell here on YouTube, obviously. Just in the middle of doing a car. I thought I'd put a little something on the record. One of my customers, I won't disclose her name, but she's from Czechoslovakia, okay? And I had an opportunity to have a little discussion with her when she was picking up her car. And, obviously I asked her, the small talk, where are you from? I noticed your accent, and you could see the different look, And she says Czechoslovakia. I said, how long you been here? She's like, six years, here being United States, America. All right. And long story short, I asked her, why did you come here? What was the purpose of coming here? Well, among other things, she mentioned school, opportunities, and what have you. And so, naturally, with my type of background and what I'm trying to get accomplished on this platform, I found a great opportunity and I took advantage of it because I want to know what the foreigners that come over here are being told, and what's the attraction to get over here. So I found out some very interesting things. Cutting straight to the chase, or to the point, she said, I'm in school for nursing, and there's not many opportunities in Czechoslovakia, okay? And furthermore, she let me know that in the eyes of people there in Europe or what have you, they are thinking that there's gold in the streets here. They're thinking that, okay, go ahead. They're thinking that this is Magic City, that this is Emerald City, as it were. That the Great Oz is here, and the Great Oz can open up a whole host of opportunities for you. In fact, what I found interesting is she was telling me about her family that's still over there and how they now look at her because she's here. In other words, she was saying that they really don't even really talk to her anymore because they look at it as, they think, and these are her words, that she is filthy rich. Let that sink in. This is what they think over there. And she was telling me it's not just her family. This is how people over there think about us over here. All right? So these little things go unnoticed and under the radar because we don't really talk, right? We're too busy going about our lives and dealing with our particular predicaments. And we don't bother to interview and have enough care to know what's really going on and what really meets the eye. And so going on, I was like, really? This is what they think? And now she's getting to experience it firsthand being here. She's only been here 6 years, and she's, finishing up her nursing degree. And she let me know she's at a tech college. Okay, one of our local small community or tech colleges. She's trying to get a 2-year degree. Okay, and I'm like, and to her, that's the most awesome thing. Like, you would think that she's at Harvard or whatever the elite school would be for nursing. I'm not sure. I know it's not Harvard. I just put that out there. But anyways, it's just perspective. It's just information. It's just what they're made to believe. Okay? They're thinking something totally different that you wouldn't even believe, okay, what they are believing or thinking about being here. Because it's nothing like what you are thinking it is here. So more disinformation, right? And I contend purposely. Okay? But it's just, to me, it was just super interesting. It was just super interesting how excited she was and all that kind of thing. But I think some of that excitement's wearing off because I'm thinking after, so being here so long, she's starting to see that I thought it was something totally different, and, but once you're here, how difficult is it for you just to pick up and go back? And she did say, she mentioned the bigger cities that she preferred. I gave her a full extensive interview. And so she, of course, mentioned New York, and I asked her why New York. And, so there, because it's culture shock. It's heavily saturated with all different people and it's fast moving and all that. And when you come from somewhere like Europe or Czechoslovakia, to you, that's going to Disneyland. Now, I don't know about you. I may, in a lifetime, want to visit Disneyland, but from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, that's not a place I would want to live. I just want to visit, just like Miami or something in Florida, I don't particularly aspire to live there, the tourist area, but I would like to visit there, okay? And I think that's what's happening when the foreigners come over here, and they find out what it's really about, okay? Yes, it's bigger, it's quicker, it's faster, it's more lights and glamour, right? But it's not so easy for them once they're here to just pick up and say, okay, well, maybe I didn't want to live here. I just wanted to come and see it. But once you're intertwined in the school system, you're racking up debt and what have you, things change after a while, But anyways, I digress. I just thought it was very interesting and I wanted to share it with you, that now she is the perception of her by her own family, okay, that she's been around most all of her life, right, is that she's uppity. And I saw where she stays at because I had to go pick up her car and drop it off, okay? And it's a very humble apartment building type living, She didn't have a new car. She had a very used car we cleaned up for her, okay? So you get my point. I don't need to keep going on. It's just the perception, And so in closing, we're over here like, this is the, patriotically, we're saying this is the greatest country. I would rather be nowhere else. Okay. And so why? Because the opportunity, because we're quote unquote free, right? Although I would contend we're not really free because you can't own anything. Okay. That's why you pay taxes on everything. If you truly own something, you're not paying taxes on it and it can't be taken away from you if you truly own it. Right. All right. So I think, most of the foreigners are going to be in for a rude awakening. Those who have not already experienced it, that you can't own anything here, okay? And you're going to be taxed on it, okay? In life and in death, death tax and all that kind of stuff. So that's what, they're in for. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you because I thought it was very interesting how all these perspectives of what's going on over here, and how, what is the draw, what is the pull to come here? And how once they accomplish that feat, how their own people look at them in some kind of way now, So it may not be all it's cracked up to be, but, the grass, as they say, is always greener on the other side. But once you get over there, you find out it tastes pretty much the same, right? And smells the same. But anyways, I just wanted to put that out there. So now, any comments down below, go ahead. Thank you for supporting, and we'll see you next time for the next upload, all right? Make sure you check out the videos that I just did the last couple of days, man. I've really been putting some fire out there for you, especially that interview. Check out with Mr. Holloway, I believe it is. I did that yesterday, so go check that out. Very vital information for you, okay? Don't miss that. I uploaded it yesterday. I think it was the 20th, March the 20th, okay? Check it out. All right, thank you. Bye.